DSP Soldano amp sim, and I'm just gonna say it, so far this is my favorite amp sim that I've played through out of all the amp sims that I've been testing out. You guys have seen my recent videos. I've been putting several videos out there. Now, we're going to dig into this. I'm going to let you hear some individual tones, but real quick, on the amp sims and gear in general, I'm typically not going to put anything on my channel that I don't like. And I do that because I don't want to give something a bad review, because it might be something that doesn't resonate with me, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't resonate with someone else. Does that make sense? So I kind of pick and choose, and I've tested a lot of amp sims over the past couple of weeks here. I've been on this little journey and of course taking you along with me. So thank you for coming along for the ride. It's been a cool journey. We're not quite done yet. I've got a few more to try out. But no, this one, the Soldano by Neural DSP, this is my favorite one. I even like this better than the Archetype Nolly X. And that's the one I tried out probably 2 weeks ago or something like that. In any case, let's dig in. I want to show you behind the scenes of the amplifier, all the stuff you get with it, and then we'll hear some individual tones, and then hang around for the end for a little bit of tone talk. So here it is, the Soldano amp sim by Neural DSP. Again, I'm really digging this amp here. So let's start with the pre-effects and then we'll work our way back, and I'll go through the presets that I use. I actually use presets. They have some pretty good sounding presets that come loaded with this amp sim here. But if we go to the very top there, you see the icons up there. We'll start with the pre-effects. So already you see you've got 4 different effects here for pre-effects. You've got a compressor, 2 overdrives, and you've got a chorus pedal. Now right by that, of course, we're back at the amp, and we're going to come back to this in a second here. But if we move over one more, this is your cab. And you've got 2 mics here, and you can change these mics out. You've got several mics to choose from here on both sides. Now off to the right of that, you've got an EQ that comes with this as well. So you can really get into some more tone shaping and that sort of thing with the EQ here. And then we've got our post effects, which you only have a delay and a reverb pedal. That's it. You might think, well, there might be like an ambient reverb or different delays and that sort of thing. But what I'll say is just these 2 effects. First of all, they sound great in my opinion. You guys know I use delays on my leads, and this sounds really, really nice. There have been some other plugins I've played through, even some of the ones that I've liked, that I didn't quite care for the delay, the way the delay sounded, and that's just me maybe, but I think the delay sounds phenomenal in this. And you can also, as you heard in the full mix, and I'll let you hear the individual tone, you can get some really spacey ambient sounds with just these 2 pedals. Now let's head back over to the amplifier here and look at all the controls that we have here. So you've got 2 channels. You've got your overdrive channel. Then you've got your what's called a normal channel, but that normal channel also has a crunch feature. So it's really almost like 3 channels here. You've got the EQ down there, the typical EQ. You've got different volume and drive settings, of course, for the normal and the overdrive channel here. We've got presence, and we also have depth. Now, one more thing before I share the individual tones. So this amp sim has a transpose feature. Now, I did a video on the Archetype Nolly X. It has this as well, and I just forgot to mention it, but I wanted to share it in this video here. You've got this transpose feature, which allows you can see I'm turning the knob here, it allows you to go down like 12 steps, and then you can go up 12 steps as well. All right, let's break down some of the individual tracks. We'll hear what those sound like, and I'll also share the preset that I used. Here's the first metal rhythm guitar that you heard. So that's a preset called Prog Rhythm. Pretty solid rhythm. I don't recall making any changes. I might have tweaked something here and there, but I honestly don't remember. But I didn't stray too far off the beaten path. Now, I used that same amp setting for the rhythm, the metal rhythm towards the end that I played with the Tele. Now, of course, that was with the overdrive channel there. What you just heard with both the Ibanez and the Telecaster, that was the overdrive channel. Again, that preset's called Prog Rhythm. I want to share the more of like the gritty tone that I used when you saw me playing the first rhythm piece with the Telecaster. Now, that's a preset called Aggressive Single Coil. I thought that matched up quite nicely since the Tele over here has single coil pickups. So Here's what that sounds like by itself. Now, I want you to hear that ambient track by itself as well. So let's hear that real quick and I'll share the setting. So that's a preset called Nightmare. Now here we are using the normal channel, so we've just got a really kind of a straightforward clean tone here. But then if we move over to the post effects, we've got both the reverb and the delay on. And I didn't expect this type of really cool ambient sound from just these two pedals. You know, sometimes the reverbs will have different settings. This really doesn't have a whole lot going on here, but it just shows you how versatile this one little pedal for reverb is. So that matched with the delay, well, we got that cool ambient sound. Final tone I want to share with you is what I use for the lead guitar sound. So I'll play two little solos, the single tracks to the one with the Ibanez and then the one with the Telly as well. So for the guitar solos, this is interesting. I only use one setting for all three solos. I think there was 3 total solos in there, and I used the preset called Prog Lead, which that was right by the prog rhythm when I was going through all these. I might have bumped up the delay a little bit, and maybe I added a little bit more overdrive or something like that, but pretty close to the original preset there. And here's the kicker. I used that same amp, actually the same track for both guitars, the Ibanez and the Telly. I just wanted to hear if there was a big difference between those two guitars with one amplifier. Now, it's important to note, guys, that I am not sponsored by Neural DSP, so they have no clue I'm even making this video. You guys saw the video I made on the other plugin, the Archetype Nolly X. I've been on this journey just trying out new plugins. I've tried out several over the past few weeks here, and you guys, well, I'm just taking you along on the journey with me, so thanks for tagging along. But no, I'm not sponsored by Neural DSP, not at the time of this video. Who knows, things can always change. I've had some recent sponsorships, as you guys know, over the past couple of years here. If you do want to support the channel though, guys, the best thing you can do is get my free practice guide called Metal Riffs and Licks. I have a free practice guide that has literally helped thousands of my YouTube subscribers. I give it away to all my YouTube subscribers. Now, I also have paid online guitar courses as well. I'll have links for those in the description. I always encourage you to get my free stuff first, watch my videos, get my free practice guide, and then check out my courses. If you feel like one of my courses can help you, I have one for beginners starting out playing metal guitar. I also have a course called Metal Riff Master. I'm working on a lead guitar course. If you think that the paid courses is something that you could benefit from, then by all means jump into those, but get my free stuff first. Links for all that is in the description of this video. But yeah, guys, I've just been taking you along on this journey, trying out different amp sims, and I happen to like this one a lot. I've been really enjoying this amp sim here. I'd like to know if you guys have the Soldano by Neural DSP, and I want to say thank you guys for recommending this amp, and of course all of the amp sims that you guys have been recommending. I read your comments. You saw my last video was on the Jeff Loomis, the JST Toenforge Jeff Loomis amplifier, and then I think the one prior to that was the Tone Knob Trivium by Bogren amps, and that all came from recommendations from you guys as well as the Soldano amp. So thank you guys so much for the support and recommending these amp sims. So on that note, guys, stay tuned for more. I've got a couple more that I'm going to be trying out over the next week or so here, and as always, guys, keep it metal and keep playing music.